Sir, I'm struggling with this. I had a very good friend. She's a girl. I'm a boy. And we were very, very close. We shared everything and anything. But recently, in the last few months, I feel this girl has changed and she does not want to connect with me. She's even blocking me. She's even gossiping behind my back about how clingy I have become to her, and so she doesn't want to be with me. What do I do? I think half of the answer to this question is right there in your question. What did she say? She said, "You've become clingy," right? So sometimes, I don't know what kind of a background you come from, but sometimes when we come from a little difficult background, or sometimes when we are introverts, there are lots of different scenarios. I'm just sharing one or two scenarios. Sometimes some boys are very introverts and all of that, and suddenly they get connected to this one girl who gave him that affirmation, that attention and all of that, and they get very deeply connected. And because of that connection, they become more possessive rather than letting that relationship on a neutral space. They become very possessive, and they start doing a lot of things. That's where I think she's using a word called clingy. So I'll give you a two-point reference here. One, very important, that you may have to use this as a lesson to learn and a teachable moment, and see how you should not be clingy to anyone, even later in life. Anybody whom you are going to get connected to, if you're going to become too clingy and possessive and trying to put your demands in in a very unsaid way, in a very subtle way. Sometimes we put some of those demands and have people do that, right? If you're going to start doing it, people will run away from you. People don't want to be even controlled in a subtle way. People don't want, because the clinginess is not just clinginess. You're actually trying to control that person, of where the person goes, how the person speaks, and why they're not picking up the calls, and all the different things. So it's a lesson to learn. So be careful of how you can deal with some of those clinginess. That's a very important point. The second very important point is this, very important point. Her influences and her experiences are different, and your influences and your experiences are different. I believe you're not in the same college. It's a friend from school, and you've kind of got connected, and you've kept that relationship going. Maybe you're living in the same locality or in the same city. I don't know. So because of that, maybe you were in a relationship, but please understand, she in her friendship is moving on with some other friends, and she's finding her own discovery places, in her own social circles. So please understand this very important point, that your friends can change because their influences are changing and their experiences are changing. You can't expect them to be the same person over a period of time. No, they can change. I'm not saying they will change, but they can change. So when they change, the only way forward is you need to let go. You can't control them. You can't say they should not change. They should have been the same person. I am the same person. Why are they not being the same person now? Your influences are different. Your experiences are different. Her influences and her experiences are different. Your social circle is different. Her social circles are different. The kind of people that she's listening to is different. The kind of people you're listening to is different. So you want to little bit careful about that and understand that truth. It's a hard truth. It's a reality that people change. And when they change, they want to connect with somebody else because they kind of feel that they're not right now connecting. These personalities don't connect together. I can't be a friend. So if there is something like that, I think you need to let go. You can't hold on to this person. You may have to find another person for this season. You may have to find another friend for this season. Pray that God would bring that kind of a person for you. Those are the two reference points I'll give you. Talk to a counselor. If you can talk to someone and they can help you out, it'll be really great. Thank you for sending these messages.